Starting. We are now live.
We are.
Channel. So I can see freaking chat. Of course, it's not there yet.
Whoop, my bad.
Leave it to Mads. Leave it to Mads to have the sound going. Hangouts on air is going away, ladies, later this year. For quick streaming, try youtube.com/webcam. What's that?
I have no idea.
I'm going to have to go research this. /webcam. This makes no sense. Why they would be getting rid of Hangouts. Hi, for anybody that's there. Give me a minute. I can't see chat yet. So
there is no chat yet.
There's no chat yet? Are we not live yet? I know we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
All right.
There they are.
Oh, there's River. There's Patty.
Yeah.
There's Kim and Kathy. Hi, Kim and Kathy.
Hi, River. Hi, Patty. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kim. All right, so we'll just wait and see who's gonna Joe up with us tonight. who's gonna join in or show up tonight? Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Rel.
How are you, ladies, tonight? Let everybody just creep in slowly. I'll switch my camera because we don't need to look at me. We can look at my pretty desk. There we go. Much better.
Good.
Anybody crafting this weekend? I'm trying to catch up. I'm really behind on my crafting, so I'm trying to catch up. So as you can see, oh, hi, Cheryl. I have Miss Mags with me tonight. Say hi, Mags. And I have Miss Patty with me tonight. Yay. Say hi, Patty.
Hey.
Hey. And Patty and Michelle are both playing with paper tonight, which I wish I could be doing. Oh, working on ATCs. Awesome. I wish I was working on paper tonight, but I have to get a DT project out, so I'm going to be working on fabric tonight. I'm also going to be, it's going to be like a DT project, and it's also going to be a challenge for somebody, and I'll talk about that as soon as a few more people get in here. Shell's probably going to listen to us while she's cleaning her disaster. She probably can't even move in there right now.
She rearranging everything with the shelves?
Yeah, she's doing her whole room. How's the room coming? I feel like I need to yell so she can hear me out the door. How's the room coming, Shell? I want to make sure it's on the right speakers, being as I had this unplugged. Yep, it is. Okay. Just because I want everyone to be able to hear me. Not that I don't talk really loud, so I know you all can hear me. I want to start making some ATCs, Kathy. I know a bunch of people had a thing going on, like an ATC a day, or no, that was an ICAT a day.
Shelly says, what?
Oh, like she can't hear me. Maybe she gave up for today, but I doubt it. All right, they're starting to creep in slowly. I know if I start talking, everyone will come in, then I'll just have to repeat myself. So it's better if I just wait.
That's why we always do the weather first.
So how's the weather by you guys?
What's the weather like everywhere? It
how's
rained
everybody's
here.
weather?
Rained here yesterday, rained here today, rained here for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, yours are for a swap, Kathy? Awesome. Yep, I'm here. This is what I'm going to be working on. It needs to be 5 inches by 6.5 inches long. Something that you can just stick in an envelope and mail. Hi, Judy Crispy.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, Judy.
I'm so mad, Judy, because as you know, I just left Florida Wednesday and came home. Now, it was beautiful while I was there, but every single day it poured rain for at least an hour or two. Of course, the day I leave, it's they're going to have sunshine and no rain for a week. And today the heat index was 102. I was like, come on now. Yes, it is hot as Hades there for sure. So, Mags, why don't I click on you and you can tell the ladies what you're going to be working on tonight.
Okay. Let me click on me so I can make sure. I am going to be making some tags, and this is an envelope pocket. I made this yesterday, and I got the idea from Wendy Loves Crafting. I watched her video, and they're real easy.
There Maggie goes with one more explanation. I got this from Wendy Loves Crafting because I watched her video.
And so it starts.
Oh my, Max, I love you. I love when you do that. It's just
I know you do. I know you do.
Oh my gosh.
Love's
Oh,
just not always
Anyway.
anyhow, anywho.
You just use a legal size envelope and you cut it in half and you close the flap, and this is what you get with the half of one. You've already got the pocket there, and that's what I did with this one.
Shell said it looks awesome, Maggie. Hi, Deborah Howard. If I didn't say hi. Hi, Kat. How are you?
Hi, Kat.
We have Kat, we have Mags and Patty with us tonight. She's just sitting over there quietly, not talking.
She probably doesn't dare.
Oh, no, because she'll give it right back to me. I know better. So can we see some of the other ones you've made, Max? Because I know you've been making some other little fold-out pockets. Not so much pockets, but why don't you show them those other little things you've been making, too?
The things that I just put up a video on?
Well, maybe they didn't see the video, but I didn't see the video either, so I'd like to see them, too.
All right, wait a minute. They're right behind me.
Kathy says she loves it. Oh, it's me, Patty, and Maggie. I held my breath today as I cut out my first signature block out of an actual book. It turned out good. It is for the 23rd with Patty. That's awesome.
Nice.
I held my breath like, oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So I've just made some, they're called inserts for envelopes, but I'm going to use them for some, I'm using them as pocket pages for a future journal. So this is one of the, and these are Tracie Fox digitals. And
can you move left a little bit, Max? Move your hands left. There you go, right there. Thank you.
So this is one of them. There's a belly band on this side, a pocket on this side.
With some tags in it.
Tags.
Aww. Very
I used some laces. I also did some coloring with pencils. And there's more laces. I used a doily.
Love those cards in there.
Yeah, these are just graphic 45. You just cut them out, and you've already got the journaling part back. And then this one, I put 2 rows of flat lace, some metal, and I just did the one pocket with a little tag. That's one of the Tim Holtz people.
Oh, Kat said, I made a really cool pocket for a book. You're going to love it. Oh, I cannot wait to check it out. Hi, Talise. How are you? She says, hi, Laurel. Hi, ladies.
Oh, hi, Talise.
Everybody loves them. Judy says, lovely.
Thank you.
Those are gorgeous. Maggie. Deborah says, very pretty.
This one with the lace, it
Love
was
that lace.
Yeah, well, it was too white but I had put it down. So I took out a Lindy's, and it was
Right.
it's called Verdigris, and I just did a quick spray. So you do
Nice.
get some of the spray on there. I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's called Verdigris. And then I did it to the inside too.
Move left again.
Left.
There you
My
go.
left. Yeah. And then,
Very pretty cards.
yeah, more journaling cards that I
Yes,
did.
it's just
These
wonderful.
were all just scraps. They were all just scraps. This was a playing card I found with the
Nice.
Eiffel Tower. So yeah, they're simple, but they'll go in a
Yep, and they'll be perfect.
point. So that's what I've been doing. That's all I've done for the last like 3 weeks.
So
That's
you're
it.
gonna make some more of those
I'm
pockets.
gonna make some more of these, I think. I'll make at least 1 or 2 more.
Okay, with the legal envelope, right?
What's that?
With the legal envelope.
It's just a legal envelope. You cut it in half, and then you you glue down the flap. And here's one here. I glued down the flap, and so your pocket's already made. And after you cover it and embellish it, then you just use your,
Nice.
you use your punch, your
Nice.
circle
Hi,
punch.
Christina. How are you?
Finish it off.
Okay, and we shall go over and visit Patty because Patty's having fun with stencils and
I want to see what Patty's
and
doing.
Tim Holtz distress ink. I was going to say embossing powder because yeah, I know what I'm talking about today. Yep, that was it. That's a beautiful stencil.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
Yep,
like
I'm
that.
just playing so that when I decide to do my next journal, I've got some things maybe put together.
Nice. Oh,
Hi,
you're playing with
Christina.
texture paste.
Thank
Yeah.
you, ladies.
Now, is that a cardboard stencil?
Yep, I like cardboard because there's no maintenance. I use them like.
And then you're going to throw it away.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. Sure am.
Where do you get those cardboard stencils like that? Because that's really pretty.
These came from Tuesday Morning and they were ridiculously inexpensive. They came with the giant alphabet stencils.
Oh, I would have never known that.
Yeah, they're in the backs
really
of
nice.
them. Yeah, they're almost always in the backs of them. You get, and I paid like, I don't know, $1 a package.
Wow. Kat
So-
says that sounds like me, Patty. She must not like maintenance of stuff either.
Yeah, no, I like low maintenance. I'm not doing all that. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, me, I'm usually in the bathroom scrubbing every little nook and cranny.
Nope.
of
Mine
my
are
stuff.
lucky if they get baby wiped, even the plastic ones.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the thicker it gets, the more it's just easier to build up layers that way. That's how I justify it.
Right. I love that stencil. I love those leaves and stuff on it.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
That is cool.
So, and then when it dries, I may or may not do something over it, or I'll just leave it like it is. But I've just got a pile of paper here, and I'm just
You're just
doing.
gonna play.
Yeah, I'm just playing, and I'm just getting papers ready. That's it. That's all I'm
Nice.
doing. Just messing around.
Okay, so I shall go to me. So, Miss Carla over at KC Creates is having a challenge, and you guys know it's usually during my school season. I don't even have time to breathe when I'm home. So I have not done a challenge in a long time. And it's not that I don't want to enter them. It's just I say yes, and then all of a sudden I have this fear on my mind that, oh my God, now I got to make something. Now I got to make something. And what'll happen is I'll procrastinate until the last minute. Not that that's not when I don't do my best work, but I put so much pressure on myself, and then I wait till the last minute to do the project because I know it's something I have to do because I told somebody I had to do it. And during the school year, right, now it's really impossible. And I'm not working at the moment because, we don't have school in the summer. So I'm going to try and do 2 things at once. I also am behind because I was, away. I need to do a DT project for Craft Supplies for You, and I'll talk about them in a minute as well. So Carla is having a challenge, and she is making a friendship journal, and I know she got the idea. She had talked to Evie Folladu, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounced it. She is also having one where she is asking for a pocket with paper. So Carla is she is making a friendship journal. So she is asking that you make a journal page either out of paper or fabric, and 5 inches by 6.5 inches. Just something simple that you can put in an envelope and send off to her. And once she gets all these entries, I believe the way she explained it, she's making one journal with all of these pages, but she said to put it in your style. Now, I sent her a message. I didn't see if she responded back to me or not. I should have sent it on Messenger. And I said, does that mean my color too? Because, everyone will probably have nice beige and shabby colors, and she's going to get this purple page from me, but that would be me, right? So I can't do it without purple. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Julia.
I didn't want to interrupt.
That's okay. You can interrupt. We're doing great. I haven't been here in a while, so I'm happy to be back and chit chat with all of you guys and craft. Tuesday morning near you closed. Ooh, bad. That's bad.
That's sad.
I have 3 of them here. So I am going to do one on canvas. And I left this overhang because I don't know how she's putting them in the book that she's making. So she can cut this off if she wants when she's done. But anyway, back to her challenge. She does ask that you do a VR. And I know the challenge runs till July 14th, which gives anybody plenty of time. This is a small page, so it's not, and you don't have to put a lot on it. Now I need to just keep telling myself, you don't need to put a lot on it, Laurel. And then you just mail it to her. And if you send her an email, she'll send you her address. So I just thought it would be something fun. And it will also give me a chance to do one of my DT projects for Craft Supplies for You, because I am going to be using laces and doilies and stuff like that from Craft Supplies for You that I have. So this is a napkin. And a few weeks ago, I did the showing you different ways to use your napkins, and I didn't get a chance to show you one on not canvas, but this is a thick muslin on material, and these would make gorgeous book covers if you did a whole one, because they are nice and sturdy when they're done. So I am going to be adhering this napkin onto the muslin, and then on the back side I'm going to do this piece because I love this music sheet one. So I'm going to be doing that. And then Craft Supplies for You, she still has a summer sale going on. The store is 30% off. At checkout, you use the code SUMMER30. And flowers are also 30% off. So that would make flowers 60% off, which anybody that needs to stock up on flowers, Julie has amazing, amazing flowers. As you saw, I just purchased a whole bunch of them. I needed to stock up on my flowers, so I may use a couple on here if I can get them flat enough. I don't want this page too bulky. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you guys have any questions or anything or any ideas, please add it in the chat. Just type in caps and I'll see it right away. I don't think I would serve me either, Talise. I have 3 of them now that I know. When I was younger, we had one here when I was like 16, and I used to go there for like home stuff. And then they disappeared. And then I started watching YouTube and all these ladies talking about it. And I would say, there's not one here. And then I punched it in one day and there's 3 of them. I love the music one. Me too. Alicia, this one is actually one of those little Kleenexes. I actually got it at this lady. She has this house, and she must bring a bunch of different stuff from crafters that do jewelry and all that kind of stuff. And she has her house all set up with this stuff. And I saw them in a basket. It's called Ladybug Lane. And I bought a couple packs of them, and I need to go back and see if she has more, because I absolutely love this music note here. But I love this purple one as well. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Oh, it's okay, Julia. I know how it is for you. I know it's later for you, too, so no worries. Miss you, too. It's weird to see Patty working on something, LOL. I'm used to listening to her describe books. Looks awesome, though, Patty.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you won't hear her talk much either, Shell. Oh, an hour? That's not bad because, you know, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Hi, Miss Poteet.
Hey,
Hi,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
I think I'm good on flowers for the next couple of years, but I should place another order to get me through 2021 and 2024 to 2024. Exactly, please. All right, so I'm going to start because I did not get to show you this. This is, no, it better work because usually I don't have a problem, but I'm usually really careful. So I'm going to cover my my muslin with the Mod Podge first, and then I'm going to put the napkin down, and then I'll put a coat over it. But when you're done, I don't know if I showed you the piece I did like that, but I did it all in the music paper. But they would make perfect journal covers or journal pages if you wanted to mix fabric and paper because it does get quite stiff. So I mean, it's still bendable, but it's really sturdy. I'm just going to put enough on here so I can get this napkin on here. And I was going to do this ahead of time, and then everyone would have said, well, what did you do? So I just figured I would wait and do this part first. And I like to make sure I have a good coating on it, because I know I'm going to have to do the other side too. I may get to the other side while we're on. I may not, depending on how fast this will dry. I just can't remember if I had
Hi,
it all.
Fiona.
Hi, Fiona. How are you? And yes, it's going to stick to the table, but I have my glass mat underneath, so I can just lift it right back up. That's because it's going through the fabric, so I know that I have enough on there. And then I'm just going to carefully lay my napkin on here. I need it to the corners because that's the edge that's going to be the edge of the page. And then I just kind of start from the middle and just smooth it out. I try not to press too hard because once the glue starts coming through, I don't want to rip my napkin or anything. But I figured instead of putting another piece of material on here, I would just cover it with the napkin and then I can work around it. So I'm just going to lift it up a sec. I'm just being really careful. See, I can start feeling where it's getting a little sticky, so I don't want to rub too hard. And then I'll put another coating over it. But I want to make sure it's on this fabric good. Love this butterfly.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
With that for sure. Hi, Linda. How are you? Thank you, Sandra.
Hi,
Yeah,
Linda.
gorgeous napkin.
Patty's on here too with us.
Yes, Patty is here too. She's just being very quiet. She's over there playing, so she's quiet because we don't get to see her play a lot. She's usually just doing books. Books and awesome fabric packs. And as always, guys, you will find all the links below, as well as Patty's link and Maggie's link and Michele Scott's link and Abby's link. They're all listed below. If you're looking for inspiration or things to make your journals, of course, we all know, you know, to check out Patty because she's usually got everything. All right, so I always make sure there's a good coating over the top as well. I try to be really careful because I don't want to start ripping the napkin. So I'll just usually start going a little bit lighter. But when it dries, it's going to look like this napkin is part of the material, like it was made on there. I don't know why. I just love. Did you start playing with your napkins, Stephanie? I haven't. I have to catch up, and I know you've done some videos since I was away. I was all caught up, but now I need to go see.
She said she got a few fabric packs from Michele, and they're amazing. She bought more last night.
Yeah. Is there anything we get from her that isn't amazing? Come on now. Working on a fabric journal. Awesome, Linda. And ladies, don't forget to sub to each other because, you know, lots of inspiration to be found all around. Everybody has their own style and just does amazing things. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then I'm going to hit it with the heat gun to dry, see if I can get it to dry so I can start working around it. But you can already kind of tell that it looks like it's part of the fabric. I just really love working with napkins and Mod Podge. Yes, I'm using gloss Mod Podge. I usually like to use the gloss with this. For some reason, it has something else in it that works better than the matte does when I'm working with it on fabric and stuff.
Stephanie said that's just too cool.
I stop by Patty's sales, but don't stay long as it kills me. Yeah, tell me about it, Fiona. I have those days where I can't buy anything and it's like, oh.
No, but it's fun to watch.
Just come hang out.
It is fun just to be, because it's such a great group of ladies, you know. It is just fun to sit in there and talk with everybody. And thanks, Shell. Thank you, Julia. You did it, but you didn't like the way yours turned out. What did you do, Sandra? Sometimes you just got to be really careful. I mean, it doesn't look completely smooth. It's got a little bit of a wrinkly look, but that's because it's picking up the pattern in the muslin, but I like it. I just don't want it to stick to the table. I mean, not that I can't lift it up, but I'm going to add a little more around here because it looks a little white. So I'm just going to add a little more. I'm just going to be careful. Just want to make sure it soaks through because this is a thicker muslin I'm using because it's going to be a journal page, and I don't want it to be flimsy. I need to get these strings out of the way.
Sandra said she did it on paper.
You did it on paper? Well, it should turn out on paper too. I would do it more, well, yeah, you can do it on thin paper too, but you can also do the transfer images from paper onto fabric too. I tried that. I still struggle with it. Sometimes I get a little carried away or I think I rush too much. And as I'm rubbing off the back of the paper from the image on the fabric, I rub the image right off because, you know, I get a little impatient.
Hi, Angie Stone. Hi, Dustin.
Hi, Angie Stone. Hi, Dustin.
Laurel, you know the easy way to print on fabric, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Nikki.
Yeah, I have the fabric paper, but sometimes I like to, you know, I like to stress myself out. So I like to take the paper and put it, right, I could just print it on the fabric. Well, on regular fabric, no, if you're talking about fabric.
Yeah,
paper,
just on regular lightweight cotton fabric.
No, how do you do that?
Just take a sheet of freezer paper and the shiny side, iron your fabric to it, and then cut it out 8.5 by 11 and run it through your printer.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep.
See, I got her to talk, guys.
Pretty easy. I mean, you might have to fuss around with it a couple times, but it's pretty easy and it's nice. And just if you use your inkjet, you can't wash it or get it wet. I mean, we all know that. So I just heat set it again with the iron and then put a light spray of like a matte varnish or something on it, and it's good to go.
Nice. I will definitely be trying that. Dustin's like, no first class trips. How you doing, Nikki? Hi, Angie Stone. Oh, you're not late. Oh, hi, Angie Brown. You're not late. Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Angie.
So for any of those that just came in, I am working on a fabric page, a fabric journal page for a friendship journal for a challenge, but it's also a DT project because I'm going to be using all craft supplies for you. See, Christina, I hear a lot of people say that there's never dries, it stays sticky, and I have not had that problem with Mod Podge yet, and it gets super humid in Illinois, and I don't know why, but I don't ever have a problem with that. And since you guys won't let me cut up that other thing I made, I have to keep making more because you all said you would quit watching it if I cut up that piece that I made, that big one. I guess I'm going to have to frame it and hang it on my wall or something. Exactly, Nikki. Way to double up, right? So we will let this sit for a minute, and then I will take out my dryer and dry it and clean off my glass. And then, so I have this beautiful lace or trim from Craft Supplies for You. Now, it didn't look like this. I'm going to show you what I did. So this is what it was. It's a ruffle one, you know, and I love my ruffles, but now I'm into the flatter ones for journals. So I just took it and took my seam ripper, and usually you can pull it and everything will stay on and it'll just straighten out. But this one's made a little different, so it all came apart. So I took this ruffle one like this, and I just took my seam ripper to it and took all three pieces apart, the big one, this one, and the little one with that shiny stuff in it. I don't know what to call that, but shiny stuff. And then I took it to my sewing machine and put this piece over the center and just folded my fabric as I went and made a flatter one so that I could put it up the side of my page like that. So, you know, just different ways you can use your laces and trims. If you don't, you know, don't want to use them the way you have them, you can always change them up and make them look a little different. Yes, it is purple, Nikki. Of course it's purple. I'm working with purple today. Stephanie says, I got a ton of playing cards. I want to try it. Oh, that's awesome, Stephanie. Light dust of powder, Christine, over it. Yeah, that's a good idea, Fiona. I never thought about that. And Angie says she hasn't watched your video, Maggie, but she will. I like the iron. The sealer helps. Yeah, a sealer will help too. See, make sure I didn't miss anybody. I like it much better that way. Don't you, Kat? Doesn't it look really pretty like this? I love it like this. So yeah, like I said, just, you know, just play around with your stuff and change it up and you can turn it into something else. So I think that's going to look really nice down the side of the page. I may put it on this side though, because I want to put this as a pocket over here and then put some flowers and stuff around it. And of course I want to do something with that butterfly, whether it's adding another piece to it or not. I haven't decided yet. So I threw you under the bus regarding KS4U flowers. Oh, you're good, Talise. You did not throw me under the bus. I love my KS4U flowers, for sure. I don't think I can ever have enough of them. So I'm going to click over to Maggie while I dry this with the dryer. Do you mind showing them, Mags, what you're doing?
I don't mind.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just making another one of those pockets. And
just stay up to the left a little bit. There you go. Right there where that's at is perfect.
All right, this is the one that I had already made, and I just covered. For anybody that just came in, I'm making them out of legal size envelopes. You just cut them in half, and then you seal the flap, and you've got a ready-made pocket. And after you put your paper on it, you just use your hole punch, your circle punch. And nice. So this is the one that I already made. And the background paper is a resist paper, and the brown that you see is the walnut stain, the distress ink. And then I'm just using scraps to embellish it. And then I made a really simple tag to journal on the back with that goes inside.
So we can watch you decorate this next one for a few?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide how.
Oh, that's a great idea, Linda. And I happen to have some right here. So let me see if I can find it. That is a great idea. I do have fairy dust. I have Decor Glamour dust. It's really, really, really fine glitter. Love the paper. on the one you are working on now. Kat loves that paper. So do I. That's gorgeous.
This is, let me see if I can get the names on there.
Oh, ouch, Tiffany. I'm good with sewing. I wasn't hand sewing. I was using my machine, but yeah, I poke myself a lot with the needle, especially when I'm working on stuff. Go ahead, Mag. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just it's an old Prima line.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember what the name of it is. Maybe I have some more papers. I think it's part of the Romantique collection. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, the Romantique. This is one of their, so I just, if you, with my envelope, it's, let's see, what is it? 4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. So I cut out an 8-inch piece so that all I had to do was go from front to back. But yeah, I like this paper too. I'm just not sure yet what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to take out a few things to play with. I might put an image on it. I have these little images, but I'm not sure. So I have those. Nikki, if you're talking about these, I had a challenge last year, an image challenge, and somebody sent these to me, but I have no idea who it was, but most likely you'll find these on Pinterest.
Nikki, I have some of those. I can send you some.
Did you send them to me?
No, but I don't think so, but I have those exact ones.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Talise, LOL, must save the trim. That's right, Talise. Yeah, everybody loves a paper. Tiffany, yep, I was bleeding. What did I say? Oh my God, the trim. Yep, you always got to save the project. Don't get blood on the project. Oh, definitely. I will send you some, Nikki.
I don't usually use rub-ons anymore, but I had these. I'm going through so much stuff right now and trying to decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. And I came across these rub-ons from my scrapbooking days. So I'm going to take a look at these too, because they seem to possibly go with.
Oh, love that fern.
These are Prima too. Let's see what it says, what collection it's from.
Even that bite down in the corner would look really pretty. Those stamps are cool too. Yeah, I'd be keeping those. Those definitely, you can use those on paper. That would look cool.
It would. I might just do that on this one.
I hear Patty pouncing away. Oh, of course she loves you now that she's all wet, Stephanie. All right, have a good evening, Julia. Thank you so much for stopping.
Oh, good night, Julia.
Yes, we're trying to get me and Maggie are trying to get going on ours as well, Nikki. So, yep, making a junk journal. You should make a junk journal. Except
everybody should make.
Yeah, Patty says everybody should. You should. I'm sure you've seen Patty's. Patty makes amazing journals. We don't call them junk journals. We just call them journals because I don't think they're junk, because I think they're made with amazing vintage old things. So I don't call that junk. I have 1 yard of muslin and lots of napkins in Mod Podge. Definitely, please try it. It's because then you can cut them out. You can use them. Like I could cut this butterfly out now, and I could use it on another project. Just like if you want to, if you go, I don't know if you saw the video, but I did a video just on different ways to use Mod Podge and napkins. That'll give you a lot of great ideas. I did it like 2 weeks ago, I think. Oh, thank you, Julia. I have a printer but can't set up the Wi-Fi. Well, I'm going to get me a new one when I can, but can you take your phone to Walmart and copy off of Pinterest? I think if you saved it to your phone, Angie, and it was a picture you can use, but I don't think you can just take your phone and print from there at Walmart.
And I think you have to put them on a CD, don't you? And then
Yeah,
you,
on a card.
yeah.
Yes, I think she would love making journals too, Tiffany. Stephanie says, I have 4 UFOs I have to finish this weekend. 4? I've got about 400, Stephanie. Exactly, Sandra. I agree. All right, let's pop over and see what fun Miss
Let's
Patty.
see what Patty's doing.
Yes, because Maggie always gets stressed out like she's
I
never been on
do.
camera before.
I do. Well, when I'm looking for stuff, I get stressed. Yeah. I'm putting it on Patty.
I'm pretty boring. I'm just, everybody has seen this done 9 million times.
I know, but it's still fun the 10th million time.
Okay, if you say so.
Tiffany says, hi, Patty.
Hey.
Patty says, okay, I feel better. Yeah, 4 is not bad, Stephanie. I've got, you don't even want to know. I don't think I could even count. There's way too many.
I can never tell anybody how many unfinished projects I have. You would all think I've lost my mind.
More than me?
Yup.
Really? I don't see that possible because you don't let grass grow under your feet.
It's because I work in stages all the time, so I always have a whole pile of stuff that's not done. Always.
Right? Yes, she's working with texture paste, Fiona. Sandra says, I always see Maggie calm and cool. Yep, that's Maggie. Tiffany says, even if it's the 10 millionth time, the reveal when you pull the stencil up is always priceless.
See, now what I want to know from you ladies that do this all the time is, do I have to wait for this to dry before I can paint it or stencil it, or I mean, you know what I mean? Like stain it or whatever.
Yeah, you need for it to dry.
If you're going to spray it on, no. If you're going to use a brush, yes. But if you take out your heat gun, it'll dry in a second.
My heat gun is downstairs and it's like huge and very powerful.
Do you have a blow dryer?
No, it's okay. It's fine. It'll dry. I'll just throw it over there with the other wet ones. It'll dry.
Blow on it a little bit.
No, it'll dry. I'm not worried.
Yeah, Shell says, yes, let it dry. Everyone says, I would dry it.
Okay, we'll let it dry. Can you guys tell I never do this? I'm like, so what do I do? I really want to get my fingers in it and get goopy.
So, Linda, I took your advice and I did the glitter, and it looks amazing. I'll show you when I click back on me. Nikki says, start blowing on it, Patty.
No.
And it will dry pretty fast. That texture paste does dry pretty fast.
Okay.
Hi, Grace. How are you doing?
Hi, Grace.
Yeah, I have been, I'll have to show you, Stephanie, when I click back on me. I have been in extreme fussy cutting world that I can't get out of, and I need someone to save me because
I tried. You were at the point of no return.
Yep. Patty kept trying to get me out of it, but I just can't stop. So I'll show you guys all the extreme fussy cutting I've been spending, I mean, hours doing. I definitely need to go to I need to go to Fussy Cutters Anonymous, and Patty's like, do you take fussy cutting there? It is very relaxing, Nikki, but I've gone way beyond relaxing. Hi, Pink Rose. How are you?
Hi, Nadine.
She's gone right from relaxing into insanity.
She does extreme fussy cutting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is seriously ridiculous. I've gone off the deep end.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
you have.
doing awesome,
Yes,
Rose.
yes.
Glad to be back crafting, but I miss my grandbaby like you would not believe. She is just way too much fun to be around. Yes, only me, Nikki, because everything turns into a major ordeal when it gets in my hands. That looks awesome, Patty.
Thanks.
Yeah, and see, that's relaxing too. You just sit and, your mind goes somewhere else. Yes, you need very well. I'm going to show you a little trick tonight about scissors that may help you. That's right, Kat. Go big or go home. So I will click back on me.
And Shell agrees. You're entirely insane.
Yeah, but look at that. Doesn't that look amazing with the glitter on that butterfly?
Wait a minute. I'm in Hangout, so I get to click on you.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I'm over here looking around like, what butterfly?
I know.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
That was perfect, Linda. I love it. It just made it stand out. So I'll show you guys what I've been up to because, first it started with these. And I can't remember if I got these from Nick the Booksmith or Tracie Fox, but I think it was Tracie Fox. But I'm going to try and show you one just to kind of give you an idea. But
well, hello, Scotty.
Hello, Scotty.
Hey,
See
Michelle.
all the little pokey things on every leaf. So I did some extreme with the hummingbirds. Look at how thin that beak is. So I did all of these. I was doing a bunch of hummingbirds on flowers and stuff, and they're very dainty. But once you get them on a page, they're going to look amazing. So it started with these. I did 12 of these. I don't even want to tell you how long it took me. Then I went and bought some of Lorna tailor-made journals, guys. Gonna put out a channel today. I try and do one every week. So tailor-made journals, Lorna, she's amazing. She does amazing journals. She has amazing digis. Please go check her out. I will make sure to put a link in the description box below to her channel. So I'll show you the ones that I got from her that I've been working on. Because I'm trying to get a bunch of ephemera ready for when I start my my journal, because I keep putting things off and trying to make things for it. This is my way of getting out of starting a journal. Oh, but I need to make this first. So I printed out, did a bunch of the toadstools and the mushrooms, and they're just so colorful. But look at these ferns I did. And I think it took me, how many hours, Mags, to do one fern?
3.
This one. See that fern? So I started, then I was doing the ferns. So I've got a couple of those going. These are some of her digis right here. And she just has beautiful digis. I mean, I love Tracie Fox. I don't even want to tell you how many of her digi sets I have. That's a napkin on cardboard on a piece of, to make a tag. I obsessed with Tracie Fox digis. Some of Victoria Designs. I love hers, but now I'm working on these from, these are from Tracie Fox. And these are all, this is what I was doing last night. All, and I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. These are all flowers. So Patty's like, that is, you just cut around it. I said, no, because when you have something behind it, who wants to see the white paper? So I have been literally, look at this, fussy cutting.
Did she say that, Patty?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure did.
I have literally been just fussy cutting every little, the whole thing with no white paper showing. Look at this one.
Who wants to see that white paper? I said, I'm fine with it.
Right. I don't want to see the white paper when I lay it on top of something. So that's my extreme, and that is extreme fussy cutting. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I do though when I fussy cut. And yes, your scissors definitely make a difference. And I know I just went squirrel on my whole project, but I just want to show you real quick. So when I'm working on one, say I'm working on this one right here. And these are my little scissors, and they are by Revlon. I'm guessing they are they come in manicure sets or whatnot. I know they carry them at Walmart, but every time I go there, they're out. They are super thin when you look at them up and down, and with a very pointy tip. So I know a lot of people, when they hold scissors, they want to go like this. And I know you can't really do it with these little ones, but they put them all the way on their thumb. And that is actually not how you're supposed to hold scissors. You're actually supposed to only hold it at the tip of your finger up here by your nail. And it's just a lot easier to work with. And when you're cutting, like when you're cutting this, you always move the paper and not the scissors. So I just keep them at the very tip of my hand when I'm doing it. When I'm doing it. Yeah, when I'm doing it, I keep it right at the tip of my hand. When I'm fuzzy cutting, I keep the scissors just at the tip of my finger. So that's my tip for the day. So anyway, let's get back to my project. So
don't forget to show them how to do it with an X-Acto knife.
Oh, that's how I've been.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually doing all of this, that extreme fussy cutting with an X-Acto knife on my mat. So yeah.
How's that for a little bit of crazy for you?
It takes hours and hours to do that. So let's see what everybody's saying. I would go crazy.
Nuts. That's what they're saying.
What patience? Cut out. Yep. Hi, Miss Vic. How are you?
Hi, Miss Vic.
Cutting, like, yeah, an X-Acto knife. That's how I have been doing it. Cat, with a very thin, pointy X-Acto knife. Elegant. I have Flintstone fingers. So do I, Miss Vic. Mine aren't any better. I don't feel like I have control unless I hold them very tight. But you do, Steph. I wish I could use small scissors. My fingers get more than one ring on them. Okay. I get more than one ring on them.
I do, Shell.
That's a hairdresser. Yes, at the tip of the thumb, but most control with middle finger. Yes, I don't. Yes, that's how my sister does it. I think she holds them with her thumb and middle finger.
No, she holds it with her thumb and her index finger, and that's how I do it too.
Yeah, see, if you hold them like this is what I do when I crochet, because when I'm cutting, I use my middle finger behind the paper to help guide me. So I always cut like this. I'll have to try it like that. That actually does feel like I have more control of the scissors, but it's still only at the tip of my hand. But it does give me a little more control. I'm definitely going to have to try that. You're having surgery July 2nd for your hands.
Oh, good night, Michelle.
Is Michelle going to bed already?
She said, night, ladies.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle. Oh, she uses her thumb and her ring finger? What? I guess when you cut hair, that would make sense. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Good night, Scotty. Yeah, so that's just a small tip. So yeah, back to the project. So now that I went way squirrel there, so it's dry enough for me to start putting stuff on. But see, it's pretty firm, and I'm going to put another piece on the other side. But I want to work on this side a little bit. But I'm guessing I should probably put the other piece on before I can work on this side. But yeah, it just becomes a piece of the material. I just think it's real. I don't know. I'm really addicted to napkins and fabric. I don't know why. But, oh my God, someone's going to call me right now, and I can't talk right now. I think she figured out I was live. I think she meant to leave me a message. All right, so I need to do this other side because I can't work on it till I get this one on. So I'm just going to pick a spot where I want it, put my Mod Podge down, and get going.
Miss Vic said she has a challenge.
You have a challenge going, Miss Vic? What is it? Tell us all about it. Cuticle surgery. Ooh, that doesn't, to move a nerve. I had that done in my elbow. That doesn't sound like much fun there, Nadine. Used the groundhogs and did a lot of scissoring. And Mod Podge and fabric equal magic. Yes, they do. Capital UGG. Capital UGG. Oh, 100 subbies. Okay. What is
Nice.
the challenge? What do we got to do, Miss Vic? What's the challenge? These strings out of here. Oops, I didn't mean ring finger. Middle finger as a stabilizer. There you go. Yeah, I'll have to try it. I'm used to using my thumb and index finger. At least I think I do. I don't know. I've never. Laurel, did you have? Yes, I had a very good trip, Angie. It was so much fun. Next year, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. Maggie will like that.
Why do you say that?
Meaning you'll not like that I'm gone away longer.
Oh, okay.
I was being sarcastic. All right, again, you just want to make sure you get enough on there so it soaks into the fabric a little bit. You want to make sure this napkin stays on here, and it most likely will. You and Maggie. Oh, that was one of the challenges, was to comment. Yes, I believe I did. No art, exactly, Nadine. That doesn't sound like fun. I think the only thing that I missed was that I had no crafting stuff with me when I went to Florida. I took my crochet and I took my crochet with and a book, and I think I did one little thing of crochet. I did, however, finish the book. And I probably should have taken 2 books, because at night when Kalia was sleeping and stuff, I would sit outside in the lanai by the pool and read. And I think I sat up and read till like 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, Shell, have a good supper. Oh, gotta go have a super night. All right, have a fun night with your room, Shell.
Night, Shell.
And I don't mind that there's wrinkles in here. That doesn't bother me at all. I actually like it. Okay, so one challenge was to comment. Is there another part to the challenge, Miss Vic? I'm sorry, I've been away, so I kind of behind on a little bit of everything. You have 2 challenges. Okay. Yes, I love the wrinkles too, Tiffany. I just think it gives a character when the wrinkles are in there. And see, I'm not being too dainty, and I'll say that and then rip the napkin. But as long as it's, you know, that's exactly when it'll happen. As long as it's covered with the Mod Podge and I keep making sure I have enough on my brush, I'm kind of going more this way than upward. So, I just want to.
When it kind of wrinkles, it makes it
Yeah,
look,
so do I.
you know, like it's been around a while.
And I can probably spray this side a little bit too, even when it's done, and it'll make it look even older, which is kind of cool. I don't remember how far down.
Oh, she said a wall hanging for the big giveaway.
Oh, okay.
And one for the comment.
Yeah, I think I said, I know I commented, I said, but please don't enter me in the giveaway, but I did want to support, if I'm correct.
And I have to catch up because I was without a computer for a while.
All right, so we'll lift this up a little bit because I don't want it to start sticking. And we'll let that dry a little bit, and then we'll pull out the dryer. I always just like to make sure I've pressed down hard enough to make sure it's all the way through the napkin and then through the fabric. And it usually is. The shoe, usually doesn't need a whole lot. And you can see it already start soaking into the fabric. So that's it for the Mod Podge. I did want to do one little piece while I'm sitting here because I think it's going to look really cute. Comments are for surprise giveaway. Okay. What cool that if you paint over wet Mod Podge, you will get some crackle in the paint. I haven't tried this. See, this is why. You guys always have great ideas. I haven't even tried that, but yep, I bet that'll look amazing.
Do what?
Tiffany says what's cool is if you paint over wet Mod Podge, you will get some crackle in the paint.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And Stephanie says, have you ever used antique medium or anything? I
I
think
have.
I have somewhere. I haven't, Stephanie.
I have stuff, but it's been years. It was when I was used to scrapbook.
I saw a lady use tea bags on things to make it look old. Oh, I bet. I did some napkins on tea bags too, Nadine. Hope you feel better, Angie.
Okay.
All right, so I have this little piece of fabric, and while this is drying a little bit, I'm going to go squirrel a little bit again. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a very faint purple picture of a butterfly on the white napkin that was underneath. That's how, and I'm going to put this right on this piece of material. Then I can use this piece of material on a project.
Hi,
So
Pearl.
Hi, Pearl. I always check the white part of the napkins because depending on how thick their ink was, it goes through onto the white part as well. So I'm going to put that on here so I can have it as a piece of like ephemera. So we're just going to lay this down right on top of there, try and get it in the center of it, like that. And then you should be able to see the butterfly. And it's almost like a stamp on there. Yeah, I could just sit and play with napkins all night, but that won't get me very far, will it? Can you guys see it now? Can you see the butterfly?
I can see it.
I was just outside watching that coyotes play. We have a group of siblings, it seems, living in our property. Oh, that's awesome, Tiffany. Resting and watching. Have never tried the Mod Podge on fabric. We'll have to give it a try. It's awesome, Pearl. I said it would make beautiful journal covers. Yeah, definitely keep the cat indoors. Yep, Grace, I agree. I don't know if I could do without Mod Podge. All right, so then I'm going to go over the top. Now I'm going to be careful because I don't know. I want to make sure that this doesn't run. Oh, this is going to make a great piece of something on a project. I could even cut it out if I want to. That looks awesome. I'll pull it up closer so you guys can see it. It's almost like I stamped the butterfly on there. Get your napkins out, Kat. Get your napkins out. That's what Fridays are for, playing. My new room is finally done. Now the moving begins. Yay! That's awesome, Pearl. Can't wait. Oh, they ate your turkeys and several chickens? That's terrible, Talise. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yay, Angie. Yes, exactly. You're going to share, Pearl, so we all can see? So I will lift this up and show you guys. I'm not going to cut it or anything yet. I'm going to let it dry. I think, oh, it's pretty much did it on its own anyway. See the butterfly?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty? It's like I just stamped it on there.
Right.
So I'm going to pull this off here. There we go. We'll just put this to the side somewhere so it can dry. And then bring our other project back. I might have to get out my heat gun for a minute. So let's go over and let's watch Maggie, right, Maggie?
Sure. Wait a minute. Give me one.
Too late. It's already on you. Too late.
All right. All right. Just
Yay, Pearl.
I'm going to cover.
Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Nadine.
Let me see. All right, so this one's basically done. I just added a piece here. I did the couple of rub-ons in the little girl.
That looks awesome. I love it.
And then I just went around everything on the edges with a pen, a black pen, just to bring out the features of each one, because otherwise you kind of blend it in. What?
I was talking to Miss Vic. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to cover up this envelope here. If I cut this correctly, so we'll see. This is another piece of the Romantique. It's just smaller, really tiny roses. So I'm going to.
Sandra said it looks pretty, Maggie.
Thank you.
Oh, that's terrible, Talise.
Just make sure I cut this okay.
That's really pretty paper too.
Yeah. Oh, the other side of it?
Yeah, that one with the dog.
I think I cut it crooked, so I want to make sure. I'm just going to, I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to score it. So let's see what happens.
You guys can hear when I turn on my dryer, right? You don't even hear my dryer?
No, once you turn it on,
all right,
don't hear it. Goes away.
Oh, Tiffany, where did you get them from? I need to get some more because now Nikki and Crystal have me all addicted to the stuff. I'm supposed to be making resin, but I'm like stressing about it a little bit.
Nope, I cut it crooked. So let me get another piece.
I feel like I need them live with me to do my resin. Oh, nice, Felice. Do you crochet the blankets or knit them? Or do you do quilting?
So I'm over cutting on this one, and then I'll just cut the excess off. It's easier that way because you can always cut off, but you can't add on. So then I'm just going to score it again.
They called Oakland Hobbies had a sale for $10. A bad Christmas. Really? That's awesome, Tiffany.
No, Grace, it's Prima Romantique. It's like about 10 years old.
Crochet. Yeah, I used to make big blankets. Now I'd rather play with the tiny crochet stuff because, you know, I like a good challenge. Ooh, glass is getting a little hot. Let's clean this glass off a little bit. Oh, you're good, Angie. No worries. Right, Angie? Just learned they were related. Yeah, me, Shelly, and Jeannie Dreamer are all related. If you saw me and Shelly together, you definitely could tell we're related. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get all this Mod Podge off my glass. It's probably really loud, right?
Not too
It
bad.
is a little bit loud, but that's okay. And I'm using Elmer's. I just bought this. I'm trying it out. It says Extreme. Elmer's Extreme. So we're going to see
I
how
have that
extreme
same
it is.
one.
What?
I have that same one.
I just got it. I stopped at Michael's with Mason the other day when we went out for lunch.
Yeah, I can't look at any paper, Tiffany, because there's way too much paper that I think I need, and I really don't. I do not knit, Talise. That's one thing I have a hard time with. Not a big knitter, but I do love crocheting.
I don't get as much playtime, I don't think, with this.
I just made one of those little tiny doll dresses. And I kind of changed it up a bit and put a ruffle on the sleeve, a ruffle on the bottom of the skirt. It's really pretty. Well, the craft bond is good too. Okay. Yeah, I want that UHU glue too, Talise.
I do have that too.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, Yoo-hoo. That's what I said.
Yoo-hoo. But I wanted to try this.
Stephanie says, don't say that, Tiffany. I just bought a dozen Yoo-hoo glue sticks. How is my mother's sister? She's not doing good, Angie, from what I heard today. That's my godmother. That's who you're talking about. Miss Vic says, teach me. What do you want me to teach you, Miss Vic? Yoo-hoo? Yeah, you get it on Amazon. It's that's exactly what it's called. Yoo-hoo. U-H-U. But it doesn't wrinkle your paper or anything, so it's great for paper crafts. Yeah, it is pretty reasonable. Boy, Stephanie, you're really getting up there with your stuff. I know you started that one project. I can't wait to go see. See, squirrel. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and instead of working on a project, I'm sitting here just chatting. Just can't stop myself.
The usual Friday night.
Yep.
Just cut this down a little.
Walnut. Twigs. Yeah, I like it because it's good for paper that it doesn't, just like the Fabri-Tac, where it doesn't curl your paper or anything because it's not water-based. Oh, you finished your 8 ATCs. Now you can watch. Yay, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Angie. I got to start a new one. I bought so much recently. I got to use some of it. Exactly. I keep telling Patty that, and she's like, yes. Isn't that why you bought it? To use it? Right now, I just like collecting it, I think, just to have it. It's like, just to have it thing, just to look at it and touch it. And I am going to be doing, I might go live sometime this weekend. I have a haul to show you guys from an estate sale and a garage sale, just to show you how much I've learned from Patty and what she's taught me, and what to look for, and just what she's teaching us all about paper and stuff. So I was really excited. I had to show her first, just to show her how excited I am. Huh?
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, just to show her the amazing things that I found just from all the stuff that I've learned from her. So Talise says, I just hold my paper and pet it. Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. Isn't it just the way I think it's the way Patty makes the stuff, and it's also pretty, and you just want to touch it and, you know, not do nothing with it. And it is really hard to use it.
No, it's paper. Use it. Use it.
They'll make more.
Yeah, exactly. There will always be more paper.
I don't know. I don't think we can always say that. At the
Better
rate
better we gather it up and use it than it winds up in a landfill.
Right. Well, that I
Right.
completely agree with. That I completely agree with. All right, mine.
And no worries, I have enough paper hoarded that there will always be paper on planet Earth.
Aw.
Just saying.
Patty needs to host a summer camp to teach us, all of us, the art of picking. Exactly, Stephanie. But I am learning. I do pay attention. You know, I am learning what to look for and how to look and stuff. So, but I was so excited at the stuff I found that I can't wait to show you guys.
You did good. You did really good.
Thank you. Sandra says, but if we can't find that paper no more, right, that one paper that you don't want to use because you won't ever find it again. But what good is it if it sits and rots away? Wouldn't you rather use it in something beautiful?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because, you know, someday it's just going to all be dust. I actually started 2 altered books. Very different process than the style. Cool, Judy. Do you have a YouTube, Judy? I'm going to see.
Yeah, altered books are almost a whole different animal than journals.
Really? Does she do videos?
Altered books are really fun too.
Nope, I don't see that she does videos. How do we see your work, Judy?
That's what I was just going to say. Judy, we need videos, please. Not that I'm a bossy pants or anything, but videos, please.
Kat says, I need Patty to do the legwork. I'll pay for it. I can't take the heat.
See, and that's my happy place, you guys. I love being out finding stuff. It just, the thrill of the hunt. Ah.
Hello, Miss Jane Marge. How are you?
Hi, Jane Marge.
Yep, it is your bedtime for sure. I absolutely love you guys. If you aren't subbed to Jane, please go sub to her channel. I know you hear me talk about her a lot, but I just absolutely love her work. She just did these mushrooms in purples that are just amazing. And it's because I haven't seen anything like it. And they're so beautiful. You guys need to go check them out. I love her work. She does amazing things with pearls and beads and stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Jane. I almost bought a paper pad Tuesday morning yesterday, but put it back. I cannot have any more until I make something or sell some. Exactly, Pearl. Start making something, as Patty keeps telling me. Yeah, she's Stephanie. She's Creative Closet Jane Marge. She's right above your comment. You definitely want to check her out because she does amazing things with pearls and beads and oh my goodness. Oh, Kathy said she went to 2 rummage sales today and got a lot of great stuff.
Nice.
Oh, I am making, you're watching Patty right now, or Maggie right now. I'm actually working on a challenge for Carla Creates. She's asking for a paper or fabric journal page because she's doing a friendship journal for her birthday. So that's what I'm working on. And I was Mod Podging napkins onto some muslin because that's what my page is going to be made out of. And then I'm going to decorate it with lace and doilies and stuff like that. I'm going to try and keep it kind of flat because I don't want to make it too bulky for the book that she's making. And Maggie is working on making some cool little pockets for journals out of legal size envelopes. And Patty is playing with texture paste and stencils and distress ink. You entered it already? Yeah, I just caught wind of it today because, like I said, I've been away. Kat says, loving that, Maggie.
Oh, thank you.
And she said she does hers with paper too. Nice. Yeah, I'm just doing mine with muslin and napkins, and then I'll cover it with, you know, she said my style. So when she said my style, I assume that meant with purple because that is my style, is purple. Maggie's over there going, please get that forsaken camera off me already.
No,
We want to watch you make this one.
What?
We want to watch the process
Yeah, well,
of this one.
that's what I'm showing you.
I love that corner piece, how you did that. That one that's off to the left that you're going to put on. Are you going to leave that as like a little tuck spot on the front
Now
of
that you mention it,
that would be really cool.
it would be, wouldn't it? I gotta remember where I'm. I want that to show.
Oh, Sandra went to the store and bought a new scoreboard. Nice. I love my scoreboard. And Jane says, oh, Maggie, they're beautiful. Yes, Maggie, I entered she entered Carla's challenge too. Yeah, she's probably already done.
Who, me? Oh, you mean Jane?
Oh, Jane.
Yeah,
hopefully I can finish it tonight and get it out in the mail. She gets really stressed when I put it on her, Angie, and you know, so I do it often just because I know.
I only get stressed when I'm not, you know, when I'm looking for stuff. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to get up and, you know, when the camera's on. But when I have everything right here, like now, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I'm gonna make this into a little tuck spot. You talked me into it.
There's Lorna. Hi, Lorna. We were just talking about you and your channel a little while ago.
Hi, Lorna.
Ladies, that is Lorna, Tailor Made Journals. Please make sure you sub to her and go check out her journals and go check out her Etsy. She has some beautiful digis in there. I was showing him all the extreme fussy cutting I was doing with your ferns. Pearl, no crafty friends, right? What? Not a friend can come work with you. That works, Sandra. Now a friend can come work with you. Now I have two. Oh, you're staying at your daughter's? Nice. Yes, your ears must have been burning, Lorna. That's kind of like when someone says purple or starts working with purple. I just magically show up at their channel right when they have the purple. Oh, she knows, Angie. You're all good. You only found my channel today? I'm like got the biggest mouth around. Well, Lorna, I'm working on a journal page, a fabric journal page with muslin, and I covered it with napkins with Mod Podge. It's for a challenge for Carla Creates for her birthday challenge. She's making a friendship journal, which I think is an amazing, amazing idea. So she's going to take all these pages that everybody sends her and make them into a journal. That might be something on those lines I may have to do. That may actually get me making a journal, you know, because I'm just so nervous about starting. I've got all kinds of stuff made. I just can't. I mean, I did start one, but it's not quite what I wanted. So I want to start a different one. So that's what I'm working on. And Maggie, who we are on right now, is working on some pockets with legal envelopes, and she's just covering them with beautiful paper and making them into pockets for journals. And Miss Patty, who you don't hear, who's being very quiet, is over there playing with stencils and distress ink. We're going to go check on her in a minute too. Laurel, I beg to differ on that one. I've heard YouTubers with Ginormous mouths. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. But I think I'm really loud.
Well, here's the nifty thing. We all have volume controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am teaching an art class Tuesday evening. Have not done that for a while. A little nervous about it. Are you doing it in person, Pearl?
Oh. Dang it.
Yes.
I was somebody super close.
Yes, you heard Patty snicker in the back. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do terrific, Pearl. The journal is the easy part. All the stuff, that's what I'm talking about, Lorna. It's all the stuff that's got to go into it. Oh, at a local library. That's awesome, Pearl. You'll do awesome.
I think Pearl's one of those natural born teachers. You know it?
Pearl is?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Judy says I have to go now. I'm going to consider adding a video to my YouTube channel someday soon, but just not ready yet. Oh, you can do it, Judy. We don't have to see you. We just want to see the beautiful things you create.
Just put them up there for us. We won't tell anybody.
Yes, Taylor, this is usually where we're at when we're not at Patty's sales. I'm usually on every Friday night. Sometimes there's a lot of us, and sometimes there's only a few of us. Patty is quiet because I said hi 2 times. Patty, if you said hi, I missed it, and I'm sorry, was out of the room. That was from Angie.
Oh, hey, Angie.
Yeah, I was nervous at first too, Judy, but then I figured, you know what? This is what I love to do. So Talisa's like, did someone say auction? You don't have to buy anything in here tonight, Taylor, so you're safe. I mean, Lorna, you don't have to buy anything in here tonight. It's just to watch and have fun. Oh, now you're adding little people?
Just on the tag that I'm going to put in the tuck spot.
Nice. I did a summer journal class, a 5-week series, summer challenge, and they made a little journal to use with their prompts. That's awesome, Judy. Is that Patty there with you? Yes, it is, Jane. She says, hi, Patty.
Hey. Yeah, I'm just over here, just pretending like I'm, you know, in kindergarten, evidently.
Right.
Just making a mess.
I always said I was not a teacher. Started an art group at church. My vision was artists getting together. Had 24 people come to the first meeting and was gobsmacked when no one knew anything. Oh boy. See? I need to try those prompts.
Thank you, Jane.
Save some pennies tonight. Yep, you can save a lot of pennies tonight, Lorna. Jane says she loves them, Mags.
Yes, I just said thank you. Trying to decide if I want to put something down there.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I love that. All right, I'm going to let you have a breather, and we're going to sneak over and see what Patty has created with all of her play.
Let me click over to Patty.
Because I see paper, pretty paper.
It's just, these are just book pages that I sewed together, and at the moment, I'm just doing gesso backgrounds until I figure out what I want to do on top. Terribly exciting stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, terribly exciting, you know.
Sometimes it's fun to just play.
It is actually fun to just play. I've made a mess so far.
Jane says, are you not well again, Maggie? No, Jane, she just doesn't like when I put her under the spotlight. She should be.
I'm fine. I'm fine, Jane, Marge. I am fine.
I feel like I need to go spend some time with more of the mixed media girls and watch what they've been doing.
I do too, because I've got a lot of stuff that I have never even used.
Yeah, I feel like I have all the mediums, and I feel like I know what I'm doing until I pull it out, and then I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with this?
Oh yeah, mixed media is a lot of fun. Nikki and Crystal's group, when they're on, is a lot of fun. That's a great group of ladies too.
But I feel like there's mixed media, like 2 different kinds of mixed media, right? Like
there is. Yes, there is.
Yep, there's a lot of.
Just depends on how what
types.
you consider it to be. To me, it's just a mixture of all different things. It doesn't have to be something on a canvas, you know. It could be something on a paper, you know.
Because I want to, like, I don't know, I guess I'm tooling around for somebody that just isn't too fussed about it being perfect, or, you know, I just want to put some stuff on paper and keep moving, you know. I don't want to, and I just want to play with the mediums and that kind of stuff. I don't even care if it's anything I ever use. I just want to know how they work and what they'll do and things like that.
Right, and that's definitely the way to start. Yeah, Nikki says love mixed media. Exactly. Yeah, it's just putting stuff down the way you like it and trying it out. I mean, when I do mine, I'm always trying something new just to see how it works out. You know, that's mixed media, is just playing with all the different, with markers and paints and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, basically mixed media just means you use at least 3 different types of mediums and you mix them up. That's the simple
Tiffany says watch Lori Marie Jenkins. She is amazing mixed media artist. I think I have her written down somewhere, but just in case.
I'm sub to her. I do watch her. Yep.
Lorna says, Patty, you just gave me an idea of the next patch of Shabby Chic journals, white gesso pages.
Thanks. I love gesso. I do. I love gesso is always my go-to. And like Lorna, your last French journals, I almost crawled through the screen so I could touch them. But this is like just a cheap pickling paint.
Nice.
That I mixed with the gesso to get that just barely not white green color. But I think that'd be really pretty with some of your French stuff too.
Lorna says, Patty, you need to watch some art journal videos. That is exactly what you are talking about, right? Just putting different things down on a piece of paper.
See, and my problem is I've like watercolor. I love the idea of watercolor, but I know I'm not a drawer. I'm not a painter. That's not my skill set. So it's like, okay, why do you have all this watercolor? And I just decided I just want to make pretty backgrounds with it. I think.
Right, because you can do what you just did with gesso with watercolors as well.
But I'm just not sure that I know how.
Well, we may have to
use it with stencils too, the watercolor.
Right, I was just going to say that. We may have to do a Friday night of just playing with paper and paints and stuff like that on paper and stencils and.
You tell me.
Lorna says, okay, now I need to go shopping.
You tell me when I'll be there, because I have all this stuff. I mean, I've, taken my time and built up the stash. And then, of course, this last Hobby Lobby clearance sale did not help the situation any. But stuff was ridiculously priced. So, I mean, I have, like, I don't have everything because what's out there is insane. But I feel like I have what I will ever need.
Oh, you can definitely join in, Nikki. I would love to have you on. And Fiona said, which I agree, she says, we overcomplicate things. It's just different mediums and up to you how you show your creativeness. I say have fun with it exactly. And Lorna says, I did a lot of journaling before and forgot to use those ideas in junk journals. And Petite says, stamp, emboss, and watercolor in it. Exactly. And Sandra says, yes, I need watercolors. And Nikki said, come shop at Queen's Craft Fair, Laurel. Yep, shameless plug. Oh, you're all fine. Yes, you guys. If you want some amazing products for mixed media, even on paper and stuff, Queen's Craft Fair, they have great, and I know because I shopped around to check. They have great prices on mixed media stuff. They have Stamperia stuff. They have molds. They have the waxes. They have the sprays. So go check them out.
Lorna, that does not surprise me one bit. I just want to say,
I'm an art photographer and artist for many years. I have everything, but I've moved to junk journals, and I never Use all, yes. If you guys, I know a lot of you watch Joey Defy. She does all that in all of her journals. She uses watercolors. I've seen people, and I forgot about that too, Patty, and I love it. Lightening up the background with gesso and paint is awesome on, you know, a couple of book pages.
And see, like, my style is all over the place. I mean, like, when people ask me what my favorite color is, I don't have a favorite color. I like vintage, and I like everything in a vintage tone. Or I like really like retro colors. And there's no in between for me. And by retro, I mean like bright popping orange or something like that.
Right.
I like, right now it's like Amity Bloom is my
Yes.
color. I like that she's got that French country cottage thing going on, and I just like it. It's not like our country, you know, where everything is so homespun and kitschy and all of that. It's that very like lightened up and cleaned. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a cleaner, softer look, and I
like her work too.
Yeah, her aesthetic really is appealing to me right now.
Yes, Judy even agreed. Joy Defy. And Kat says, Patty, I love to play with watercolors. I just do what looks good to me. Start with one color and play. Exactly. And Kat makes beautiful things as well. She does 2 journal pages every day. She makes I love watching her too. She just puts stuff together so well and just without any thought behind it. Kind of like the way Maggie does it, where she just lays out a bunch of stuff with her fabric stuff and it makes something beautiful.
Well, I think part of the problem for me too is I know I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm just making a mess. And it's like, part of me is okay with that, but then when it comes time to use it, I hardly ever use it because I'm like, this looks ridiculous.
Oh, here comes your Peggy name. Nikki says, me too, Peggy, but blush and browns are my favorite. Yes, we call Patty Peggy Patty Paula. And we like to get really confused with her name sometimes. Ooh, and Tiffany says the Magic Alchemy waxes, yes, they are. They do now have 3D matte gel, basically cement. Oh, I love gel medium because it's like cement and it holds everything down. Hey, Laurel, you are a good shopper on the phone. So I went to a 5 and dime store last Sunday. They had paper doll books at $6.95. Is that a good price? I'm not sure. I don't really buy paper doll books, but it doesn't sound like a bad price, Angie. Kathy says, I haven't used my paint in a while. After listening to you ladies, I need to start using them. Exactly. And Jane says, I don't own anything paper. I have to start collecting. You are now making a mess, Patty. LOL. Yes, go watch Patty, Jane, because she will have everything you need.
Well, since we have all these mixed media girls in here, what do I do with this stuff? The tags are covering the...
Oh my God. That stuff's awesome.
It says it's modeling paste. What do I do with it?
So you put your stencil down?
Does this go in with a spatula? Is that what this is?
Yep. You put your stencil down and you do the same thing.
Okay. Do I want a simpler stencil or is this numerical?
No, that one's fine. Okay. That one's good.
Is that silver?
I have silver. This is like a charcoal and this is aqua. I love aqua.
Nice. Tiffany says, every week I do a game called Mixed Media Mashup and it helps teach me how things react with each other and what looks good and what doesn't. Exactly, Tiffany. I haven't seen, I know I'm subbed to you. I gotta go see and make sure because man, my bell gets turned off on people all the time and it really annoys me because that's how, yeah, I'm subbed. So do you do it on your channel, right? Just playing. I'm looking.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's too thick.
I will be going and checking it out for sure, Tiffany, because I love mixed media mashups. And Talise says, texture or modeling paste, heart, 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 heart. And they're purple hearts. Yep, and Pearl says, use a palette knife and spread it on. Wonderful.
Yep. And what you don't use, put back.
Yep.
So if it hardens up on me, because this one I've...
Judy says, Judy Crispy says, slap it on.
Okay.
And Lorna says, be sure to wash your stencil right away. Once it's dry, it's not coming off.
Dang. I don't know about washing the stencil part.
One color, then dry. Wash with watercolor or acrylic. And Nadine says, go for it, Patty.
I just usually do a quick rub across it. And that's how I clean mine.
Yeah, usually if you take, like, do you have a old gift card or credit card near you, Patty?
No.
All right, if you take that and just run it right across your stencil, it'll clean most of it off the top of it for you. Yeah, I agree, Angie. I have that problem too.
Yeah.
And Nikki says just throw it in a bucket of water. That's what I do. I just keep a pan of water or something when I'm using stencils, and then I just drop them in there when I'm done. And then when I'm done being on, I go and just rinse them off.
Lorna said a baby wipe works too for cleaning.
Those two. And Pearl says use a larger palette knife if you have it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Get a tray or lasagna dish filled with water. Exactly, Fiona. Soak while you are creating. See, everybody's got such great. See what fun this turned into? Everybody's like all into it now.
Just remember, I really am new to this, so
just
you know.
Media and everybody's ready to go and have fun.
Right?
Aw, Sandra says I dyed my first envelope last week. Oh, Talise, I have tons of purple bags of baby wipes all around me. It has to be the purple ones, though. That looks awesome, Patty.
Of course it does.
Of
Thanks.
course it does.
See, like these were $2. These were. How do you not buy them for $2?
You buy them.
Exactly, and then I get them home, and I'm like, okay, so now what do I do with this? Then I guess I wait for a night like this.
Lee says it looks great. Angie says she loves it. Pearl says looks awesome. Nadine says cool, Patty.
I went to a scrapbooking expo and only one booth had mixed media stuff, joggles. So I got something called acrylic mousse. It is light, fluffy texture. Oh, nice. Kat says, thanks, Patty. I got my gelatos out. Have only
Yay!
Awesome.
And Pearl says you can buy white and mix your paints with them and make any color you want. That's right. Or you can make your own texture.
Wait.
Texture paste and modeling paste. What?
Mix your paint with what?
White modeling paste or white texture paste. You can mix your paint with it and make your own colors.
Yeah,
like this paint. So like this one.
Yep.
And then mix it with whatever color paint.
Yep, like a drop of paint and make whatever color you want.
Perfect.
Ooh, gelatos are these real cool pencil things, Jane. I have some too, and I'm afraid to work with them until someone shows me how, but I heard they're amazing to work with. It's like a crayon pencil, but you can smear them, and I think you can mix water with them, and yeah, they're supposed to be really nice. I do have some. I just have not tried them yet. See, look at all these great ideas. I bet everybody wants to get their mixed media stuff out now.
Nadine
says, Patty is a newbie. Yep, we're teaching her something new. Look at that. A black gelato, really?
I think everybody should learn new things.
I think so too. Oh, now Pearl needs to find her gelatos too. Oh, I need to watch more mixed media videos now. Yes, you do, for sure, Jane, because you'll be completely addicted with what you do. Oh my God, if you mix that with mixed media, it would be, I could only imagine what you would create, because you create amazing things. So Fiona says, Patty, a spritz of oxide sprays and distress edges give you your book vintage look. Love that dye right there.
Well, we'll have to come up with something besides the oxides, because I don't own a single oxide because they haven't been on clearance yet. And I'm a clearance craft supply person, so. And I really am.
I love that stencil too, Nikki. Love the clocks. Kathy says, I love doing new things. And Jane says she's like, I will start saving for it. And Nadine loves the blue.
Thanks. I love this aqua.
But you know that canvas I just did, Patty, that I showed you?
Uh-huh.
You know that pattern that was on the canvas?
Yeah.
That was texture paste or modeling paste. Same thing.
Okay.
With a stencil.
Because I've got some that are gritty, and you just do the same thing with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You can make it thicker or as thick or as thin as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, Jane says, I will start saving up mixed media. Where to start?
I think somebody needs to do a live with a hangout so that a bunch of us can get in there that don't know what we're doing, and somebody
Exactly. I think we should do that next Friday. I think we should do, or in 2 weeks when everybody has some stuff, and have a bunch of people on and all work on some mixed media and learn something new.
Or take turns coming in and out.
Exactly.
I think that could be really fun.
Jane says, oh, you look like a pro now, Patty.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I messed that up. That almost doesn't even look like a clock. Look at it. Did I do it backwards?
No, it does.
No, it looks awesome.
It does look, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It looks awesome.
Okay, because in person it looks like a hot mess.
Distress inks on a silicone mat.
Just got to let it dry.
Spray with water and lay paper down. Exactly, Fiona. I love doing that on my glass mat.
See, and I have 2 glass mats. See, I have, but see, I cheated. Mine were, and mine aren't even crafting mats. I use.
All right, Jane. If not, we will do it again, definitely, because there's so much to learn in mixed media.
This is like an old, not a chessboard, but off of a table that was broken at the thrift store. So I asked if I could just buy the glass, and then I just put these foam dot things on it so that I could set it down.
Nice. Kat, I will send you some pictures in Messenger of texture paste and gesso. I make my own and they both work amazing. And I just changed the recipe a little bit and it made it even better. So I will send you pictures so that you can make your own gesso and your own texture paste. And Pearl says, hold your knife up straight and gently move it across the stencil.
Oh, maybe it's the gently part.
And Angie wants me to tell you, Maggie, that she just made 2 Bible covers and she used some of the lace you sent. They look good.
Oh, nice.
She does say so herself.
That's awesome.
Nikki says, I hear we're having a mixed media party. That's right, Nikki. We're going to have a mixed media party.
Yeah, you better be around next Friday.
I will make sure, Jane, that when you come back, I start from the beginning so you don't miss anything. Oh, how do you make them? I will send it to you, Jane. I will send you pictures of my recipes on how to make texture paste and gesso. Yep, and there are other people give you advice too. Marta from Maramy Small Art, she has a video. There's quite a few videos out there, but I just made a different recipe and I think it works great. I even made a black one, and I know Nikki likes to sponsor, and I'm all for that. If I could afford it, I'd get it, the Prima black gesso, but I just started making a black gesso, and yes, it covers in 1 coat. Lorna says, I guess I know what I'll be watching on Fridays. You're welcome, Jane. Yes, and napkins are...
Lorna could come up with some good
I was
stuff.
just going to say,
Yeah.
Lorna should come in too.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
she
think
could.
she's got a lot to teach us too.
And Kat says, oh, and napkins are a must in mixed media. Yes, they are.
Nikki wants the recipe.
I will send it to you, Nikki. They are both easy to make. I love watching her. Yes, exactly, Lorna. I agree. I will send it to you, Nikki. No problem. Yeah, because, you know, as much as, you know, I'm the same way. I am a single mom. So I'm like Patty. I'm a bargain shopper. And as much as I would love all the other stuff, I save it for specific things that I know I can't make, like distress ink and stuff. So if I can make my own gesso and my own texture paste and stuff like that, I do.
I just feel like, you know, up until now, like I've never really played with it. So why am I going to pay full price for something that's going to sit there and dry up before I get it around
Right.
to using it? It just didn't make sense to me.
All right.
Okay, and I'm chronically cheap anyway. So there's that.
Like I said, I like to spend it on Patty's sales.
I was just going to say,
And things like that.
put me in front of, you know, any kind of old, you know, 1800 books and,
Yep.
you know, budget. What budget? Who has
Right.
a budget? I don't have a budget. Yeah, all of a sudden, you know, that goes right out the window.
I won't tell your daughter, Pearl, but they sound beautiful.
So Pearl said,
Taylor
hold
said-
the knife straight up and down.
Lorna says, sorry, sweethearts, I don't do live. Yeah, some people, I understand that. But
Well,
you
not
can
yet
come and watch
anyway.
for sure and give us your ideas in chat. What are you talking about there, Nikki? I saw the word purple and it says purple vintage embossing powder. What are you talking about?
Okay, straight up and down with this knife. I'm doing something wrong because I can see I'm pushing it under the stencil.
Oh, you only, I think she meant cleaning it off.
Oh. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
more sense.
you want to flat, you want to go flat across it.
Like that to fill it in.
Underneath.
Yep. Get a lot of texture paste on there and just swoop it across that stencil. More than that, don't be afraid to use it.
I'm not afraid to use it, but I really think I'm pushing it under.
You're not. If you just put a bunch out there and sweep like that, there you go. And then just now straighten it up and scrape it off. It'll go in between all those spots.
Yeah, you just got to make sure your palette knife goes flat.
LOL, next week. Are you talking about on Monday, Nikki? See, you started something now.
See, look, that one I went way under.
I put napkin on this cute bag I just did for KS4U.
But you know what? It'll still look good.
Fusion.
It's fine.
You don't want it to be perfect anyway, right?
Right.
Oh, that fabric fusion. I have heard of it, Jane, on the bag. So you see it. Then the top coat's amazing. It dries like plastic, and you can wipe it. Is it called fabric fusion? Fusion. I use fusion. I iron the napkin on the bag. No, I'm gonna have to go look though. I did not see that. I use more paste and then hold the knife more upright and gently pull it across. Me too, Pearl. I use a ton of it on there. Smoothing like butter. And Pink Rose says, I'm Vegas, LOL. Butter it like you butter your toast. Exactly. There you go. And Fiona says, I'm playing with my rusty metal brads, bulldog clips, etc. for my laptop I started. Lapbook I started. Oh, nice, Fiona. Whipped butter. That's right. Oh, okay. I'm going to look, Nikki, right now. I heard my phone ping. Let's go see. Oh, those are beautiful, Nikki. Send to Peggy to print. Oh, send to Patty to print? Oh, Patty doesn't need to print those. She has about 1 million of these things. Gorgeous vintage papers and stuff, Nikki. You'll have to come over on Monday night or Thursdays, and you will see all the amazing things she has.
And hey, Nikki, what am I, chopped liver?
Maggie. You crack me up. All right, let's see here.
Okay, so I need to send, I'm just going to mark it down so I remember.
Laurel,
Nikki,
you would love this. I have such a mess over here. Nothing is
I
organized.
would love it.
Nothing is
Jane.
organized.
Who else wanted me to send them the recipe for the gesso and the texture paste?
Besides Jane Marjorie?
Yeah, I know it was Nikki and Jane and was it Kat? I think it was Kat. You guys know how my brain is once I get off here. Oh, that's beautiful too. Love that one too. Goes to Maggie. Okay, I will send it to Maggie right now.
I'm just kidding, Nikki.
There it goes. I sent it to Maggie.
Oh, I got it. I heard it. I'm on vibrate. Don't even.
I wasn't going to say anything. As soon as you said that, it made me want to say something.
Yeah, Kat said yes, Laurel.
Yep, I thought so.
She was drying paper, so she couldn't hear you. And Fiona would like it too.
Okay, I will send it to you too, Fiona.
Yeah, Jane Marge said, write it down.
I am writing it down right now. Because I think I'll remember, and then we get talking about so much stuff, and then I forget. And Fiona. And I have all of you on Messenger, so that's easy. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, Kat's over there drying paper. Everybody's having too much fun now. Well, hello, Jacqueline. How are you?
Hi, Jacqueline.
She said, hi, Laurel. Hi, everyone.
Okay, let's see here.
You have some awesome stencils there, Patty.
Thanks.
I think we're having more fun watching you. Lorna says, clean that stencil, Patty.
Which one? This one? This one
No,
is.
I think the blue one to the left.
Yeah, she's talking about your Baroque one there.
Okay.
Patty, I use the texture paste with that kind of stencil too. You just want to lightly float the medium across the stencil and not scrub. Do you have like I'm trying to think. Even if you took a piece of cardstock and folded it a couple times, you could put it on that and skim it across the top.
Okay. Hey, Lorna.
Like an old credit card though, or an old gift card thing.
Yeah, that's as clean as these are going to get. I'm not a good stencil.
Patty, mine look like that. As long as where the holes are, as long as those are clear.
Okay.
Then mine look exactly like that.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Maggie. Because if anybody wants clean stencils, I'm not the girl to be.
Mine look like you just bought them from the store.
Okay, mine do not. Ever.
Neither do mine.
I'm not that girl.
I have even used it on the silk screen stencils. Awesome, Pearl. I love silk screening. Yes, old gift card. Yep, I have a ton of gift cards. If I could pass one through the computer to her, I would. Lorna says, turning it upside down is not cleaning it.
Well, I had to get the stuff on the back. Geez, she sounds like the mom.
Oh, she's pouncing now. That's going to look cool too. See, now I want to put this away and I want to start playing with my stencils and stuff.
Well, you're not even playing with what you got in front of you.
No, I'm too busy chatting with everybody.
Yeah, I know.
I told you that would happen.
I knew that would happen. That's what happens every Friday. But don't forget, you haven't been on for a couple weeks either, so you got to make up for it.
That's right.
Any minute now, she's going to sound like a chipmunk.
Me? Why am I going to sound like a chipmunk?
I'm just kidding.
I swear, you two are like listening to two 13-year-old girls sometimes. I swear.
Nikki said,
Can't tell if
missed us, Maggie. That's right. I missed all you guys. And Mona said, it was like you were trying to hide the dirt from me. I turning the stencil over.
No.
Yeah. And Jane said, LOL, you too. Oh, Maggie, you are funny. Yeah, Maggie missed me too. Trust me.
Hey, believe me, I missed her more than anybody else missed her.
Sandra says it's Lucy and Ethel. I'm Lucy, by the way. She's Ethel. And Fiona's like, LOL, Maggie is telling you off, Laurel, like a school girl teacher. Get to work. Nikki says, Patty, that looks awesome. Looks vintage.
Thank you. Oh, and one random fly.
See, it is. It is fun to just watch people do mixed media and to play. It really is. Oh, Jane, I was in Florida visiting my grandbaby. I wish she lived like right next door. It's really hard with her there and me here. Nadine says, let it dry, then put paper on it. Not sure what she means. Nikki, if we're not on really late and if you're up, you want to get on and do resin with me? Because I'm really afraid to do my resin. I was supposed to start it yesterday. Oh, Nikki says, Patty has taught me a new technique with the pounce. The Patty pounce. She has another new name, too. Where's Dustin? For Patty.
It's not appropriate.
No, it's inappropriate, Patty. That's
yeah. It. I was not appropriate. I was inappropriate.
Says, oh, well, sure. Oh, yes. Tear paper and put it on. Exactly. Oh, yeah. Patty makes some gorgeous things. She just needs, I think once she starts adding some mixed media like this stuff to her journals, it's even going to look even better. Yes, it's really hard, Jane. You know, because I have Cam here, which then she'll be leaving for Kentucky for school pretty soon again. And then, you know, Dustin and Dreen and my grandbaby are in Florida. So it's just me and Shell. And so we get to drive each other crazy. Or I get to drive her crazy, I should say.
Let's see. Let's do something with this one.
No problem, Sandra. I'll send the recipe to you, too. I've got my list right here written on my desk. Nikki, Jane, Kat, Fiona, Sandra.
Okay, so I'm going to have to work on this though, because this desk is a disaster.
Okay, well, we can go switch to me for a few. We can stare at my projects that I've done absolutely nothing on. Wait, I want to show you guys the one little thing I did on vacation. So this is the one little thing I made on vacation. And I added ruffles to the sleeves and ruffle to the dress.
And it's adorable.
It's a new purple that I found, and I absolutely love it. But isn't that just so pretty?
Yes.
I just love it.
I love your tiny crochet.
Aw, thank you, Jane. Laurel, put me on the list, please. Oh, okay, Kathy, no problem. Yeah, I love crocheting. I absolutely love crocheting. Angie says, watching the Golden Girls, LOL. Oh, Angie Brown. I got you, Angie. I got you. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So usually, like, I'm sitting designing another doily again. I just started while I was on the plane. I like to just sit and play and see how it comes out when I'm done. There she is. Hi, Roxanne. How are you?
Hi, Roxanne.
I hope you're feeling better. Please tell me you're getting better, because you weren't doing so good. You crocheted an Afghan, and that was it, huh, Pearl? Just don't put, oh, I would never put you on the naughty list, Lorna. Okay, Linda, I gotcha. Because I can pop this all to you guys right in Messenger.
You can go ahead and put me right on the top of the
And I will put
list.
Patty right there at the top.
Thank you.
But I mean, I'll show you my black gesso. It's turned out awesome. I'm really good at making recipes of stuff. But this is the black. And I mean, it is black. One coat black. And it is, it's what I used on my, the doll, the Enchanted Fantasy canvas I just did. This is the black I used on there. And yes, it covers in one coat for sure. And then I just used it on, what was I doing with it last night? Oh, my paintbrush. I can't show you that though. That's for something else, ladies. But anyway, yes, it covers in one coat. You know, like I said, as much as I'd love the Prima one, it's not something I can afford right now. And this is my white gesso. I made this one a little bit thicker, but it is gesso. And then I will show you my texture paste too. Where's my texture paste? And this is my texture paste in there. And it's perfect.
Looks like butter.
Yeah, it's a little bit thicker than butter, but yeah, it's nice
I
texture.
just wanted to say that.
Oh. But yeah, and I made it makes a nice big batch. So, and I just keep it in mason jars. It stays a really long time in here, I can tell you that. But if you're Nikki, it won't last you very long because Nikki does a lot of mixed media. I'm going to try and start doing more. Freaked me out. Oh, okay, I got it. BP is down to normal. Yay. And the cough is getting better. Did they find out what it was? What do you want a demo on, Nikki? Show me what you want a demo on. Crocheting? Got bag of crochet cotton at the rummage sale, so I need to do some crocheting. Definitely, Kathy. Yep, I taught myself when I was 16. Hi, Tammy Zari. Are you in here somewhere? I saw someone say hi to you.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Laura Kai. How are you?
Laura.
Laurel sent you a picture in Messenger of the mixed media. Oh, okay. I'm going to look right now. Let's go see. My phone is at 4%. What is up with that? My plug's got to be right here. It is. Let me plug it in real quick before it dies on me. You would think I sat on the thing all day, but I don't. I don't know why it goes like that.
Does sitting on it change the battery life?
Yeah. Yep. When I sit on it, it changes the battery life. Oh, I absolutely love that, Cat. Look, you guys. Can I show, Cat? Can I show? Let me know because I want to show everybody. Put me on the list too for gesso recipes. Okay, Pearl. Pearl Brown. I will get out something. Oh, the black gesso. I will do a swipe right now and show you. Because I know how you are, Nikki. You're very picky about that. We're good at printing. What did Laura say before that? Freaking, I want to see if Pixie said what was wrong. Or Roxanne.
That said yes.
Okay. I'm just glad you're doing better, Roxanne. I was sick, so hoping that's why I was so high on cold meds. Rolled out whooping cough and not sure what's. I hate when they can't figure out what it is. All right, here's the pocket that Kat just made.
Nice.
And see
nice.
the paints and the colors and stuff all on here. That's mixed media right there. You know, she's got some lace with, it looks like beads or sequins. There's paper and a sticker and texture and paints. So that is mixed media right there.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love it. I love the way you do the faux stitching around the pocket as well. Yes, it's beautiful. Be right back. Got to go pee. All right, you go pee, Angie. Oh, love you too, Roxanne. I can't wait till we can come on and do some felting. All right, I will get out something and I will show you the black texture paste or the black gesso, and I'll show you the texture paste too, how well it works. I'll grab a stencil real quick. Let me get the black gesso and let me get a piece of resin. That'll work. Let me get a piece of resin. But it works really good on canvas too. It covers canvas really fast. All right, let me get out a piece of resin here. Let's do this one.
Kat said it's liquid pearls around the pocket and on the ribbon that looks like pearls.
Nice.
Liquid pearls.
Nice. Yeah, I have liquid pearls. I have that. Guess what color I have it in?
Purple. I have liquid.
All right.
I have the powdered pearl stuff. How do you use that?
Powder. Oh,
I don't know. We'll do your thing first.
You can mix that in with your white modeling paste too. Okay. And make colors. And you can also use it with your brushes and your stencils.
Gotcha. That was rude. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Do you have the perfect pearls?
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, that's probably
right.
what
This is probably going to get, see, I barely
mix those in too.
I know a lot of people say that they work with black and it turns gray, but I'm telling you, when mine dries, it's blacker than black. And I usually only have to do one coat. I'm using kind of a big brush, so, and it's going to be all over.
Blacker than black.
Well, because sometimes when it dries, it turns gray. Mine doesn't. It gets darker when it dries.
Thank you, Maggie. I was going to ask that too, but I didn't want to get scolded.
All right, so there's the black. And that is black. And I'll dry it, and you'll see. Look it, I'm getting it everywhere. Let me put this down a second. Get a baby wipe right next to me. I don't know why, but every time I work with mixed media, it's no matter how hard I try, it's all over me. Are your fingers and stuff covered, Patty?
Yeah.
Hi, Nick. How are you? How are you doing? Nikki says that does coat well. I'm excited. Let me dry it. Hold on. I missed one little corner over here. All right. Let me dry it. Oh, Julia's back. Just to show you that when it dries, Nikki, it's not gray. It is black.
That's pretty. What did you put that on?
On a piece of resin. So yeah, it works really well, and it works great on a canvas.
Yeah, you add some metallic to that and it looks like metal.
Yep. Now, wait, I'll show you. Probably need it to be a little more dry, but I'll show you how beautiful it's going to look. I'm going to dry it for another second just because I want to show you guys what you can do. And Patty's going to be like, ooh, I need some of those.
I have them. I have a whole, somebody made me a whole bunch of them. I have a whole.
No, not these. Wait till I show you what I'm going to do, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I need some of that now.
Hold on, I'm going to grab
back, Julia.
If you send me down a rabbit trail, we're in trouble. You know
I am going to send you down a rabbit trail. Tyler roll for a bit again. Honey is napping. Oh, awesome, Julia.
These, I have these. Is this what I need?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me click on you. Yes, I have those.
Those are perfect pearls. Yep.
Yep, you can mix those. You can mix those with gesso. You can mix them with modeling paste. You can mix them with texture paste.
Or you can just use that medium at the bottom. And then you just brush it over the medium and it sticks.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to show you something real quick just to show you how awesome this stuff is. And you can get this stuff at Queen's Craft Fair, and she has the best price for it. So that should be dry enough. So I have this Art Alchemy wax. It's called Electric Violet. And this stuff, oh my God, this stuff is amazing. So look at that. Oh, wait, let me click. They're like, wait, we can't click on you. Click on you. All right. It's purple. I know you guys are seeing blue, but it is the most electric purple you've ever seen. So watch.
It's actually coming across pretty purple tonight.
So I take this cool brush, you know, the ones that Patty's using that we all love, the one that Kat uses. You can make sprays with that too, Nikki said, Patty.
Okay.
So you just put it in here a little bit. You don't need a lot. And watch what happens to this black piece. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Oh, how pretty.
You guys see it?
Yeah.
It's
so what about Inca Gold over that? Would Inca Gold work?
Yep.
Yes, Inca Gold. I have another color too. Hold on. Let's try the peacock and see what that looks like. So this is the peacock, which is really pretty. So I'm just going to use the same brush and just get a little bit on here and then do this side. Look at that.
Everybody loves it.
Oh my gosh, I love that blue.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I wonder if there's a So who do I ask? Kat? Kat, do you have a verdigris color?
No, that Nikki from Disorganized Crafter.
Okay, so Nikki.
Nikki, do you have a verdigris color in Queen's Craft Fair?
Yeah,
yes, her favorite is the peacock. Mine, of course, is the electric violet. Yeah, silver would be gorgeous on here too. I do use silver as well, Nikki, and it works really well.
Oh, good night, Jane Marge. It's
good night, Jane.
Over there. She has
Thank
to
you
say
so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody, if you're not subbed, make sure you sub to her and go check out her video with those mushrooms she just made.
And Nikki's asking green. It does have green, but it also it's like
verdigris is a weird color
together, right?
Yeah, verdigris is a really tough color.
Yeah. It's actually like an aging color.
Yes.
So it's a mixture.
Laurel, you can send me a link to the store later, right?
Okay. Yep, I can.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, so this black gesso that I made works out great. And I will show you guys real quick on a piece of paper how well the texture paste or modeling paste, whatever you want to call it, how well it works too.
I'm running for coffee, just so you know where I'm at.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so you're both leaving me at the same time, right? Okay.
A big stencil here. I could swear I stuck them right in this drawer. I just need a stencil. I'll just use this small one because I'm only doing that on paper. So you just take your stencil, and I'm going to use, I have my new, this is what Patty needs, right, Nikki? Patty needs one of these. I'll have to show her that, too. So, oh, that's my gesso, not my texture paste. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah, I need a link to her store, too. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that sounds like it, Talise. So you just take some texture paste, and mine is a little thick, but I like mine a little bit thicker, like this. And I'm just going to swoop right over it. So there's my texture paste. Now this is on paper, so I'm not guaranteeing how well it's going to work.
Good night, Jane Marge.
Like that. I can go like this over it too, if I want it thinner. And then just lift up. And it is like, you can even see the height and how sharp the corners and stuff are. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Nice.
Yep. But it does a really nice print. And I'm going to dry it and brush it real quick so you can see. Because it dries really fast. Oh, this is what I was saying that you need, Patty. You need one of these. It's a silicone spatula. All right. So then I'm going to take my distress, my vintage photo. And you can just brush right over it. Bring out those letters. And there you go.
Hey, that would be a great tag or a great collage piece.
Yes, it would. I know. I got to keep it now. Because that is awesome. And it's nice and raised. It's really, but yep, this is my homemade texture paste and it works great.
Oh, have a nice day, Fiona. Enjoy your lunch.
Yes, have a good day, Fiona. Thank you for joining us. All right, good night, Angie. Thank you for joining us. French amber artesian powder can mix in paints, pastes, and gels. It's closest I can come to what you're talking about, but we'll search Prima waxes for you. She's going to search the Prima waxes for you, Patty.
Thank you.
So yeah, so that's my homemade texture paste and my homemade black gesso. But I love it.
So I have a question for Nikki. Can I use these on furniture pieces too? Because I do a lot of like chalk paint on furniture. Can I use these for that too? And then do the clear waxes and stuff over them?
Yes, it would, Taylor. I agree. You too, Kat. Great ideas. I will keep it. I don't throw anything away.
Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Like even my mush paper I keep. Just because, you know, you can always cut out a little piece of it and use it for something. So, yeah. But this brush, she has at her store too, Patty. It's a silicone brush, and it's great for spreading your texture paste and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I was a little bit like tripped up when you grabbed that. I was like, what is she doing? And then I was like, that's got to be a solid piece.
Yeah, it is. Then you just wipe it off. It cleans up really easy because it's silicone.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, easy cleanup is key.
That's right. clean up my desk. And yeah, so much for my thing I'm working on. I went squirrel like way sideways tonight with that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Nikki said I'll have to send Patty some mold pieces if she does furniture.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, she does furniture too, Nikki.
Yeah, and Kat wants the store link too.
Okay, you know what? I'll go grab it and put it in. I'll go grab it and put it in the chat. So give me a second. So maybe I can. Did you make a couple more, Mags? Can I click on you while I'm looking so they're not?
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here. I'm just reading chat.
Oh, actually, I'm on Patty, and it was looking really pretty. But we're on you now, Max.
Okay. Actually, I made this one, Patty, out of some of your coffee stained or coffee dyed paper that you sent.
Oh, pretty. Oh, look. See, Maggie, you have such an eye for paper and collaging.
Yep.
And this is an image on a napkin.
Pretty.
But I didn't do it. Somebody sent it to me. I didn't do it. But I love the look.
Yeah.
I want to try to do that, but I haven't found any napkins with little small images yet. But I just layered. Here's I don't even know what language that is. It might be French. Just a piece and a little tag. And then this is the pocket one that I finished. I just put a little journaling tag in there. And this is with the Prima Romantique. And that's what it looks like. I ended up covering a lot of it up in the front. But there's the little pocket.
Pretty.
Another little tag. And I didn't want to cover up on that piece, the two ladies there. And then this is the Romantique also with the larger flowers, the first one I did. And then just using some rub-ons and another little image. And here's another journaling tag. This is a rub-on of a fern.
I love the fern, but all those look beautiful, Mags. I love them.
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely know how to put paper together for sure.
Yes, she does.
So those are my 3 tags, but I loved using this paper, Patty. I'm going to make some more of those.
Okay.
Yeah, look at how, I mean, you really got some, the lines of the really dark parts. I love that.
I like it to look grubby. I like grubby paper.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just waiting for the chat to come up so I can put the link in.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Nikki says, I want them all, LOL.
Right?
All right, there's the link to the store, ladies. Someone let me know if it works.
Yeah, let me hit it quick.
And Nikki says, I love grungy paper.
Yes, it works. I'm there.
It works.
All right, awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, Nikki.
All right, are you back on you so we can see what you're doing?
I'm cleaning a stencil.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you thought it was really interesting to watch me wash a stencil, so I think we should watch you wash. Goodness,
hey, there wasn't much to wash because that silicone thing pretty much took most of it off, so I barely had to wipe it. It all came that clean that fast. So, and that was a pretty small stencil too, but it all came pretty clean. So let's see. So the piece that is just like that stamped butterfly turned out awesome. I love it. It's just a very light faded butterfly. It's going to look great on a tag or a pocket or something, or on a page. And this one's almost pretty dry, but look at that butterfly. Doesn't that look cool? That was a great idea, Linda. That looks awesome.
Are you on you? Because I'm still seeing my desk.
Click on me, Max.
Oh, no, I mean on my phone.
Oh, yeah, it's on me. I see me on YouTube.
That's weird. I must have a terrible
But
lag.
I love the glitter on here, and it's in there now. It's not coming off, but it just makes that butterfly look so pretty.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, it's pretty durable. This is not going anywhere, you know. It's so nice, and it's going to dry even more. So this is going to be
Roxanne wants to know where you get the silicone brushes.
From that store link I just put in, Roxanne. And they are awesome. I mean, you can use them with everything. It's just and it's got such a fine point at the tip. It's such a nice brush. So yeah, so now I can, I mean, I'm not going to sit on here tonight and do it. It's already 10, but I will get my journal page finished. And I am going to, if any of you guys didn't see that weren't here at the beginning, I took this ruffled lace from Craft Supplies for You that had the white, oh my God, I want to say like an organza, and then this purple colored one. It's got different colors running through it. And then this little piece. And I just used my seam ripper, and they all came apart like this. Here's this one. Here's this one. And then this one. So I took it over to my sewing machine, and I just did little pleats. I folded it over, put this piece down the center, folded it over, sewed a little, folded it over, sewed until I got the length that I wanted, because this is going to go down the side of my page like that. And it's just a lot flatter for a book page, and I just think that's going to look really pretty. So I think I'm going to make it even longer because I really like this. That just looks so
really pretty. I like it better that way than the other way.
I know. I love it. Even the back is pretty. If you wanted to do it without that centerpiece, you know, it's even pretty like that. But I want, you know me, this has to match that now. So, and then it's going to have a pocket over here like this. And we'll probably put a couple doilies and a couple flowers on here. Not really high ones, but maybe filigree piece, because you guys know I like mixing my stuff together, you know. Kat says, thank you for the link. I squirreled and forgot to come back for a minute. All right, Pearl, thank you so much for joining in. You have a great night, Pearl, too. And good luck with the moving. No, yeah, that's Disorganized Crafter Shop, Roxanne. Her and Crystal. All right, ladies. Well, I guess we're done for the night. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for your amazing ideas. So yes, next week, maybe starting or possibly the next week, I think we're going to do a couple weeks of just playing and having fun with different mixed media stuff. So have your papers, your watercolor papers, your paints, and all that stuff out, some book pages. You know, you can add anything to a mixed media page or a canvas or anything you want. So I think we're going to play with some of that, because Patty was having so much fun with it and making beautiful pages at that. So, and then I know I'm due to have Roxanne on as soon as she's feeling better. I know she was sick, and we're going to do some felting. But yes, Nikki, if you'd like to come on, you are welcome to join. Anybody that would, you know, like to join and come on and do some mixed media, Cat and stuff, we'd welcome to have you on. So so yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. You may see me sometime tomorrow or early Sunday, so I can show you my amazing haul from the estate sale and the garage sale of the amazing things I found. So I'm probably just going to come on and do that live, just because then I don't have to upload a video. So, oh, thank you, Nikki. So everybody have a wonderful evening, and we will see you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something. You want to say goodbye, ladies?
Yep. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you both for joining me.
Thanks
And
for having me.
good night, ladies.